In this video, we will review the zone dashboard. An airstage cloud zone is defined as a physical space located at a specific site. It serves as the fundamental facilities unit within the airstage cloud. Each zone has its own monitoring and zonal control system to maintain the desired conditions. The zone dashboard helps to manage devices, controls zone conditions, and enables setting of scheduled device operations. To access the zone dashboard, select the site where the zone is located. Then, select the zone of interest. Be sure to watch the How to Add a Building, Floor, and Zone video if you want to create new zones. The fully configured zone dashboard has a description of the zone. The zone conditions displays active zone alerts, shows the zone function controllers, displays the alert threshold settings, and displays the operating schedules. It is important to note that occupant users can only see basic zone information, see the zone conditions, and can see and make changes to zone function controllers. They cannot see nor make changes to active alerts, devices, alert threshold settings, or schedules. This container displays basic zone information. The status badges indicate the zone's occupancy, device status, indoor air quality, and indoor air comfort. They are essential for rapid visual diagnostics. The color coding reveals the severity. Green is normal, yellow is warning, and red is critical. Use the meatball menu to set access permissions, zone configuration, or to delete the zone. Click on Access Settings to control occupant access to the zone. The Permissions modal allows you to select which users have access to the zone dashboard. As you select people, they will appear on the right side of the display. If you make a mistake, unclick the selection and the list on the right will be updated. Don't forget to save. To update zone basic information, click on Edit Zone. In this window, you can change the zone image, name, and size. To delete the zone, click on Delete Zone option in the meatball menu. Zone deletion must be confirmed. Once the zone has been deleted, the system will navigate back to the site dashboard. Alerts are system messages meant to inform the user about important issues or conditions in the zone. For a complete description of alerts and uses, see the Alerts video. Whenever zone status badges are yellow or red, there will be an associated active zone alert. The Zone Conditions container shows the monitored zone parameters, such as CO2, temperature, humidity, etc. The Zone Functions container allows you to add and configure zone function controllers, also known as ZFCs. ZFCs are the virtual controllers in zones that coordinate the behavior of devices in the zone. For more information about the zone function controllers, see its video. The Devices container displays all of the devices in the zone. This switch is used to change the view from list to card view. Use the meatball menu to access the Add Devices modal used to add equipment to the zone. The modal displays a list of devices available to be added to the zone. Select the devices you want added and click the Add Devices button. As you add devices, they will be removed from this list. See the Devices video for more details. Zone conditions have customizable alert thresholds. On each alert threshold slider, you are able to set warning and critical limits. Remember that green is for the normal operation, yellow causes a warning alert to be issued, and red causes a critical alert to be issued. The Zone Schedules container allows you to create schedules and programs. Schedules are periods of days during a year. They contain programs. Programs are periods of time during a week. They contain ZFC programming instructions. When a schedule is within its defined period and enabled, any enabled programs that it contains will be run at their scheduled time, and they will control the zone function operation. The initial component within the scheduling container is a calendar that displays the current schedule and its corresponding programs. Users can toggle between viewing weeks and months and navigate through the calendar to view different time frames. The calendar is used for viewing the schedule settings, not for editing them. New schedules are created by clicking on the meatball menu and selecting Add Schedule. In this panel, you can add the schedule name, start date, and end date. Note that the year is not included, so once the schedule is on, it will begin the same calendar day every year. There is a limit of 4 schedules per zone. The newly created schedule will show a Save button. Clicking it causes the system to verify that the time span is available and will let you know if it overlaps another schedule. In the Schedule Meatball menu, you will find the options to delete the schedule or add a program. A new program container will be added with options to select the days a program will operate, the program name, and the program start time. The clock icon allows you to set the optional auto-off timer for the program. It can be set up to 4 hours. When used, the timer starts when the program starts and will run for the selected amount of time. When the time expires, it will shut off all devices controlled by the ZFCs in the program. When the auto-off option is on, the clock icon will turn green. Use the Zone Function Meatball menu to add zone functions to the program. Choose the ZFCs you want to add to the program and select Add. Once you have configured everything, including the zone functions, click the Save button. Schedule exceptions can be defined in the bottom container. Schedule exceptions are also periods of days during a year. They are schedules that contain only one program. They are used to temporarily override the currently operating schedule. Click on the Meatball menu to add an exception. In the modal, add the exception name, start date, end date, and click on Add. As with programs, you will have the option to add zone functions. Once you are sure all settings are correct, click on Save. Thanks for watching. We invite you to keep learning on the AirStage Cloud channel.